advisor. All of those cracks make a person wiser. You're learning to live. A certain type of curse is a gift. If you unpack it right, it reverses and shifts.
Y canto así. Me cago en el año viejo, me cago en el año nuevo, me cago en el arbolito y me cago en ti. Me cago en el año viejo, me cago en el año nuevo, me cago en el arbolito y me cago en ti.
All right, it's Monday. It's 7 o'clock. Time now for trivia. I'm here by myself, except for the two cats and the people sleeping in my house. But regardless, we're gonna do this. Home trivia. The front door to my house is unlocked. If you've been here before and you're watching right now, feel free to come over. But for now, I'm going to push ahead on my own, which means I'm going to play a lot of music and use a lot of sound bites. I'm not necessarily alone. I do have Geoff and Sally. They're here. So we'll have them as the guests for now. And I'm going to put that QR code up early because might as well have it there the whole time. Kathy does desperately need your help. She's been posting a lot of videos and stuff, trying to get people to donate to her. She's obviously struggling. She hasn't been able to find a job. So if you can help her out, hook her up. That'll be great. Now, it's as always Monday, which is when we do this here. I put a trivia game together. I have JMO. I do have Coquito there, but Coquito is when I have guests. When the guests come, we'll do the Coquito. If they're not coming, we'll save it for next time. I don't know what's going on with my mic there. It's the second time I hear that. Might be the cable. All right, let's make sure it's working right. All right, so as far as as far as I'm concerned, I've been here doing okay. Started riding bike again this week, and me and the boy went back out to the gym, to Bruce Lee's fan club and gym, which is right outside that door behind Geoff and Sally. As you see, why is that? Keep doing that. As you see, we have set up the Festivus pole. Let me get the wireless ready in case I have to switch over. We have set up the Festivus pole outside. I mean, right there, because Festivus is coming, and that's going to be our next home trivia game. I mean, our next in-person trivia game over at Seven Seas Bar. And I can do it this way, if anything. You go this way, or this way. Let's see. I don't know. I like it better. I like it better here because I don't have to hold it. I'll have it here on standby in case that thing drops out again. And it's gone. And it's gone. And it's gone. And it's gone. It's my headphones. Okay, the problem isn't the microphone because you hear me. It's the headphones. Okay. Hopefully that'll stay. It's the headphones. It's not you. It's me. I've heard that a few times. All right, so that's pretty much been it. As far as karaoke, Seven Seas was pretty good this week. We had a good Tuesday. We had a good Thursday. We had a pretty good Saturday, except for the middle of the show where we got loaded by douchebags, but they left fast, so that made it good. Garrison was fine. No incident this week. So we're good there. Everybody seems okay there now. And onward and forward. As far as Sunday nights at Bar Nancy, I pretty much decided to call it quits there. It was a good run. I mean, I tried what I could. I did what I can. And there's only so much you can do when you're, swimming upstream. I tried my best to get people to go there, but then they started closing up the place on certain nights, and then they wouldn't even open until I got there, and then it just whenever they get their stuff together or decide to shut it down, they can probably figure that out. But I'm going to move on. For now, I'm going to just enjoy the 4 days and take 3 days off for the rest of this year. and then we will have an announcement regarding what we're going to do as far as one more night of karaoke coming next year. But I'll have that announcement next Monday. So if you want to find out more details, if you don't already know because you're in the know, because you're part of the VIP group that knows everything, if you're not one of those, then you wait till next week when we will announce it, and hopefully I'll have people here to join me in the festivities. I would have announced it today had people been here, but nobody's here. So I don't want to talk to myself here like I'm doing right now. Well, I'm talking to Geoff over there, but that's all he says. Anything else you want to say, Geoff?
That crazy bitch out there again.
Okay. There's no crazy bitch out there. You need to stop that. LJ's not here either. Let's see if I can get that volume going. That's been pretty much it. I actually I'm cutting it close today because because of all the scheduling I had going on today. Anybody talking? Oh, it's Cat. Because of all the I had to take Leticia to school. I went to Publix, all that. I wasn't able to ride bike. And, there were doctor's appointments, all kinds of stuff going on here. So I pretty much got here, watched a little TV, and then me and the boy went out to Bruce Lee's fan club and gym number 2, which is right outside this door. Is that a message for me? Let's see. Ina. Hey, Jay spent. We're staying home. Okay, that pretty much confirms nobody's coming over today. Yay. So we're going to do the JMO shots because I'm going to save the coquito for next week. And as I was saying, so I was cutting it close because then we worked out, and then I ordered pizza for the kids, and then I went for a 2-mile walk because I wasn't able to ride bike today. Ran back here, jumped in the shower, and then came here to be live. So you're seeing a freshly clean, so fresh and so clean version of Bernie on YouTube, Twitch, and Facebook Live, if you're actually watching. As far as anything else, I have no idea. I eventually will catch up with everybody's gossip and stories out there. You watching? Oh, wow. I'm seeing on one of these services, it's on Facebook, I guess. Let me see. I got to move the mouse on my other computer. It's pretty interesting. Okay. It's actually giving me closed captioning of everything I'm saying. Abunda la caca. Let's see what it says. Abunda la caca. Abundo la caca to see what it says. Let's see. I'm reading what it's telling me. It's pretty funny. It stopped. It stopped. I think it stopped listening to me. Or, I mean, the delay. Let's see. No, it's just pretty much saying what I just said. It's pretty funny. Culo con caca. I'm staying quiet so it catches up. Really funny. Staying quiet. It didn't catch the culo con caca. It doesn't speak Spanish. Oh, look, Ina's there. Not here. There. That's your chair right there next to Geoff and Sally by the Festivus Bowl. It will remain empty. Unless somebody shows up. I invited Mario too, but I never heard from him. I did warn my the people who live closest to me that I was going to use their bathroom the other day because I was an emergency, and they said it was okay, but they haven't come back though. Okay, that's enough of this chit-chat stuff. I think I already said no more Bar Nancy for, as far as I know. I offered also to stay once a month if they were to work something out with the golf people, the Hexed Miami people. But pretty much me and Liz both agree that it's like they're not booking anything anymore, and they're just they're coasting along and waiting to run things out. So why bother setting anything up if they're not even going to be paying or anything? Whatever. Either way, I left on good terms. Everything's squared away, and we're done. free. I'm gonna be free on Sundays now. So who knows where I might pop up? Who knows what bars I might pop into, or where you might see me. I'm free 3 days with nothing to do. All right, let's get to the intro. Where's my mouse? The crystal intro, and we'll start trivia on the other side of that.
Live from Westchester, it's Home Trivia at Bernie's with your hosts Bernie and Geoff, featuring BS with friends, Jameson shots, and trivia. And now, here's your host, Bernie.
You suck.
Yeah, I know. Especially since I'm here by myself. All right, let's get started with tonight's trivia game. As always, we do this once a week now. We got one more for this year, then we're gonna take a break, and then we'll come back in January with a brand new setup and schedule, but it'll still be on Mondays, as far as I know. But for sure, next week will be the last one we do for this year. Then we have the Festivus game the week after that over at Seven Seas. Then it's New Year's week, New Year's Eve week, so it's going to be hectic. And we'll come back in January, either the first or the second week on a Monday. And we'll keep things going from there. I haven't heard from Flip over on Twitch. Ina's over here on YouTube, and nobody's on Facebook Live. So we'll just get started and get going. Let's start by going over the rules of tonight's game. As always, there's a one-player minimum because you need to be at least one person in order to play. Unless you're a really smart monkey, and we have no idea where Sabrina is. I do know she's sick, and because she has been sick, I have been constipated. I have not been able to take a shit on stage in days. But other than that, that is the only exception to the one human rule. She is the only non-human who can play. So we have one player minimum because you need to be at least one person in order to play. Grab 3 sheets of paper, number them 1 through 5, and if you come up with a funny team name, write that in the comments, and I'll read it out loud here. If not, you can also get one big piece of paper, put 3 columns with 5, number 1 through 5 in each column, 1 for each round, 5 for each round, whatever. Used to be a great bar. Yeah, it used to be a great bar. The problem with that place, I was talking to Lizzie today, and she was explaining to me about how they started booking bands for Rosas. And she said, look, I don't know these bands that I'm going to send you if they have a following or not. And they're like, no, it doesn't matter. We have the crowd. We just need the entertainment. Bar Nancy needs the crowd. They had the entertainment. They didn't have the crowd. So it's like a reverse. They needed good entertainment that would bring their own crowd. Otherwise, nobody was going there. They had no regulars. And I said, that's why Seven Seas thrives, because regardless, even if it's 5 people, 3 people, 2 people, they have their regulars that are always there. And that's where the foundation lies in any bar situation. You need your regulars, and then you build from that. You attract other people in, and then you always have your regulars to fall back on, and that are always there for you. But Nancy never had that. We had a period where it got good, and then we went down after COVID, and we tried our best. But this current administration, I don't know what's going on with them. All right. Feel free to scream and shout the answers all you want, because you're where you are at, and I'm where I'm at, and I can't hear you. And you can hear me, but I can't hear you. So wherever you are, scream and shout all you want. Even if you're in a public place, scream and shout the answers. And then when they ask you, why are you screaming and shouting? It's I'm playing home trivia with Bernie. Why are you playing home trivia with Bernie? Because Bernie doesn't have a bar to play in. And I don't want to work in a bar. But they should know that I used to do it in a bar. And they're missing out. All right, no looking up the answers. If you know the answers, please do not post the answers in the comments. Remember, you're playing with yourself, so you would only be cheating yourself. Questions around 1 are worth 1 point each. Questions around 2 are worth 2 points each. Questions around 3 are worth 5 points each. You're all playing for. First place gets nothing. Second place gets nothing. But if you can take a picture of yourself with me on the screen in the background or any kind of trivia-related thing in the background, one of the commercials, whatever the case may be, and post that on either Instagram and Facebook, tag @TriviaMiami, I'll share it as soon as I see it, either on a story or a post or whatever you want to do. We're also going to spin the wheel and take shots in the Lucky Son of a Bitch raffle. I have the wheel here. I labeled it with the names of the people I was expecting. So I have Ina there. Ina, Sally, Geoff, Jason, and me. I left it that way. Flip, I only have signal outside the house. Internet outage up here. That's why Orlando sucks. That and the whole 2 a.m. closing time for bars. All right, here's our legal disclaimer. If you can read small and fast, you can read that thing. And depending on how big your screen is, it's either smaller or bigger for you. And it's assuming you're watching this on a TV or are you watching this on your phone or a tablet or a computer or whatever. We'll be here next Monday. That'll be our last one for this year. And then we'll take a break and come back in January for home trivia on Mondays again. We're going to do Festivus on the December 23rd, Tuesday. So it's trivia followed by karaoke, Seinfeld trivia game at Seven Seas Bar. Because Festivus for the rest of us, you can't see it right now because it's not on the screen. But when I put Geoff and Sally back on, let me put them back on. This one. You see, they have the Festivus poll right now. They're doing the festival. They have the Festivus poll there, which I will take with me to Seven Seas that day. Let's see. Oh, it's even worse than now. The 2 a.m. thing. Yeah, I imagine. Where was I? All right. As far as our holiday karaoke festivities, this is what I have set up so far. The first one will be the not your office Christmas party karaoke night, which is Tuesday the 16th. Then on Thursday the 18th, we're doing the ugly sweater karaoke night. So wear your ugly sweater shirt or bring your ugly face, whatever works. I definitely hope that we will have I will be taking a shit on stage that night because that's the night to do it. Then at the Garrison, we're doing our karaoke night there, our Christmas karaoke party over at the Garrison on Friday the 19th. Saturday the 20th, we're doing the pajama party. Is that 20th? Yeah. Saturday the 20th, we're doing the pajama party, the Christmas pajama party at the Seven Seas Bar, which is on a Saturday night. Then we have the Festivus, which I already mentioned, which is on the 23rd, the Christmas Eve. Trivia followed by karaoke, and then we're doing karaoke on Christmas night. So Christmas Eve falls on a Wednesday, which we don't work. I don't work anyway. So, but Thursday, Christmas night, I will be at Seven Seas Bar at 10 o'clock for Christmas karaoke. Somewhere in the middle of that is going to be the Seven Seas staff party, but that is for me and the staff. But I might still be there, and maybe we'll stick around and do some stuff afterwards if you happen to be popping in there or whatever. Okay, where's next? Where's my thing? Next slide. Come on. Where'd it go? There it is. Then New Year's Eve, which is on a Wednesday, we're going to do 3 nights we're going to do 4 nights in the same week, but 3 in a row on Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, because New Year's Eve will be on a Wednesday. So we'll do our Tuesday night regular, the New Year's Eve party on Wednesday, obviously December 31st, if you don't know what New Year's Eve falls on. December 31st, which is New Year's Eve. Be there all night until the pretty much closing. Probably either the karaoke for a large part of it and then do some DJing until about 4:30 in the morning, or maybe make it all the way to 5. I don't know, because I got to be there the next day anyway, so I might as well just stay till 5 and leave everything set up and walk out at 5 a.m. when they close the bar. So New Year's Eve, Seven Seas Bar. We'll have champagne toast. We'll have all kinds of stuff. We'll get all the details for that as the weeks progress, but come back next week. I might have more information on that. And as always, if you can help out Kathy, she can use all the help she can get. She's been posting a lot, and obviously that means she needs all the help. She's been asking for more help because obviously she's running out of that GoFundMe money. So if you can help her out, that'll be great. It is the holidays, and if anything, if you were planning on buying me a present, don't buy me a present. Give something to her. I don't need anything. She does. So, and if you weren't going to buy me a present, buy her something anyway. If you weren't going to buy me anything, you're a dick, but either way, give it to Kathy. And if you were, give it to Kathy. If you want to spite me, give it to Kathy, and I'll do whatever I gave her. That'll be good. All right, we're going to take the first commercial break, and we will be right back.
Ooh, Alberto does it again.
With my European styling hairspray.
The ultra-fine mist sprays on evenly for super hold that won't let your styles go.
New Alberto European hairspray with ultra-fine mist.
For new super hold.
Shop with excitement. Shop where it's fun. At Miracle Center, there's something for everyone. Great stores to choose from. Men's, women's, and children's fashions, movies. Make Miracle Center #1. Restaurants, holiday shopping, gift giving, and more. Visit Santa's Live Deer Forest and register to win thousands of dollars in prizes. And with every purchase of $100, you'll receive a free Discovery Cruise from Miracle Center on Coral Way.
I have found my new car. The Chrysler LeBaron series for 1982. They are like no other cars in America, Europe, or Japan. No other car combines LeBaron's high mileage, luxury, and Seat 6. LeBaron has better mileage than every gasoline-powered Mercedes-Benz, Audi 5000, or Toyota Cressida. Lee Iacocca's dream to combine high mileage and luxury is a reality at a surprising price. The 1982 Chrysler LeBaron series. My new car.
And we're back. Hey, lower my headphone volume. I'm pretty sure the volume's okay out there, but I put my headphones up when I was losing the sound. And put the music back on. And we'll get started round 1 now. I don't want to make you feel guilty, Ina, but Letty baked cookies for you guys. So I told her now to put them in a container, and we'll probably just eat them. She made sugar cookies and chocolate chip cookies. But it's okay. We'll eat them. Maybe I'll take them to the bar tomorrow. It depends on what's left after we eat them later. So let's get started with round 1. Question 1. It's time now to put your phones in the buckets. Phones in the buckets. Teléfonos en la cubeta. Look, I have my stopwatch. I went out and got it. Let me double check the thing. No more comments here. Any comments there? No. All right, round 1. Question 1. Question 1. True or false? A monkey was the very first animal in space. True or false? Yeah, true or false? A monkey was the very first animal in space. True or false? And you cannot ask Sabrina if this is a fact or not. I don't drink beer alone, so water it is. I'll take the JMO shots, but I'm not drinking beer by myself. You can't drink, Geoff, so don't even complain. Remember the last time you got drunk? All right, question 2. Trump pardoned the convicted drug-dealing former president of what country? Trump pardoned the convicted drug-dealing former president of what country? If you're wondering why are these political questions now coming up and they didn't come up in person?
We can say that now.
I don't work for anybody, so I might as well do what I want. Therefore,
We can say that now.
Roy!
I have them all here. Let's see. I have...
Rectum.
I'm dying over here. You're going now.
What happened to that one?
Flanagan's. Life the way it should be.
I have the Flanagan's Wicked celebration going on behind me, too. All right, question 3. What state did Gerald Ford represent in Congress before being promoted to Richard Nixon's vice president? A, Michigan, B, Minnesota, or C, Missouri? Again, what state did Gerald Ford represent in Congress before being promoted to Richard Nixon's vice president? Michigan, Minnesota, or Missouri? That's like right up Cat's Alley. Sorry, I had to take a call. Oh. Does that mean you're catching up? Or did you miss the part about the cookies? Yes, Nixon mentioned. I heard he was a dick. And that's what you call Richard, right? All right, question 4. Who was the first Disney princess to have a child? Who was the first Disney princess to have a child? I wonder if I wrap this up fast enough. And assuming people have left my mother's house, I can go get some cafecito. We'll see. Stay tuned. It may happen. I'll check the ring camera during the commercials. All right, question 5. It's time now for everybody's favorite category. Florida, or not Florida. I'm reading a news headline. You need to let me know if you think it's Florida or not Florida. The only 2 possible answers are Florida or not Florida. Not yes or no, not true or false. Florida or not Florida. Here's the headline. A drunk raccoon passed out in the bathroom of a liquor store. Is that Florida or not Florida? And I said raccoon. In case you're not reading it. I didn't say anything else. I almost bought Red Stripe for today to go along with the commercial, but the bottles were just so ugly. Oh, yeah. Letty baked cookies for you guys, but we're going to eat them. There's chocolate chip and sugar cookies. All right, that is the end of round 1. I'm going to go over the questions one more time in case you missed any. Question 1 was, true or false, a monkey was the very first animal in space? Question 2, Trump pardoned the convicted drug-dealing former president of what country? Question 3, what state did Gerald Ford represent in Congress before being promoted to Richard Nixon's vice president? A, Michigan, B, Minnesota, or C, Missouri? Question 4, who was the first Disney princess to have a child? Question 5, Florida or not Florida? The headline reads, a drunk raccoon passed out in the bathroom of a liquor store. All right, please check your own answers, see if these are the answers you want to stick with. Remember, you want to help out Kathy. That's her QR code for her GoFundMe account. Send her money. It's the holidays. Do her a Christmas miracle and send her everything you can. Don't give me any presents. Give it all to her. All right. I'm going to take another quick commercial break, and I will be right back.
I love this song. What station is that? Coast 97.3 FM.
Great song. What station is that? It's Coast 97.3 FM.
I love this song.
Me too. What station is that?
Ever wonder what radio station you're listening to? For the most music throughout your workday, listen to South Florida's Coast 97.3 FM. The best mix of the 80s, 90s, and today with less talk.
Grand Prix's new track. Grand Prix is bigger, longer, and faster. Feel the thrill of the hairpin turns, then speed down the long straightaways. Grand Prix. Race your friends in the true spirit of Grand Prix competition racing. Feel the roar of the engines as you race the big challenge on Grand Prix Race-A-Rama. Open 7 days and nights. Take I-95 or exit 12 on the turnpike. Grand Prix on 441 just south of State Road 84 in Fort Lauderdale.
Take your family, go with your friends to good times where fun never ends. Be there. The fair, it's all there. The fair, be there. The fair, be there.
The Dade County Youth Fair and Exposition. Be there.
Imagine the perfect video store. It would have a great selection, right? Right. Over 10,000 videos. 3 evening rentals, so no rush, no hassle. Fast checkout. 24-hour quick drop return. Open late every night. Well, the perfect video store
Welcome to Blockbuster Video.
is popping up all over the country. There's one near you.
Blockbuster Video. Wow, what a difference.
Wow, what a difference. All right, let's get on to the raffle. So we're going to spin this wheel. We got to put it in camera range. It's on this side. All right. I'm going to spin this wheel, and whatever name it lands on, we're going to take a shot. So let's do that. All right, it's time to spin that wheel. I'm going to spin this wheel. Whatever name it lands on, we're going to take a shot. And then we win. You don't, because you're not here, but we are. So let's spin the wheel and see what name it lands on. Geoff. Geoff won. All right, let's take a shot. Hold on. All right, we win, you don't. You lucky sons of bitches. All right, let's go over the answers. Letty is looking at me funny. No, they didn't come. So put the cookies in a container. Let's go over the answers from round one. Question one was true or false. A monkey was the very first animal in space. That is false. It was a dog named Laika from Russia, Soviet Union. And two, Trump pardoned the convicted drug-dealing former president of what country? Honduras. What state did Gerald Ford represent in Congress before being promoted to Richard Nixon's vice president? Michigan. Before who was the first Disney princess to have a child? Ariel, the Little Mermaid. Ariel, the Little Mermaid. What am I getting here? Peacock, make it a movie night. Rocky, Around the Christmas Tree. Speaking of Rocky, Rocky the Raccoon. Florida or not Florida, the headline read, a drunk raccoon passed out in the bathroom of a liquor store. That was not Florida. That was over in Virginia. If you see, the raccoon has had this happen before because it knew to pass out between the garbage can and the toilet. So there was a receptacle on either side. All right. These questions are worth 1 point each, so whatever you got right, add those up. Total of 5 if you got them all right. Remember, we'll be here one more time next Monday before we take our holiday break and come back in January. After that, we have an in-person game over at Seven Seas Bar for Festivus on December 23rd. Trivia and karaoke at Seven Seas Bar, December 23rd, Christmas Eve. It's a Festivus miracle. It's Festivus for the rest of us. We will have feats of mental strength. We will have airing of grievances. And I don't know, we're not going to have the Festivus dinner, but whatever. We'll do as much as we can. This is our holiday schedule of karaoke / we're including the Festivus one, which is down there. Yes, if you can freeze, take a picture, whatever, that's what it is. I'll be posting it online anyway. And we have a New Year's Eve party coming up on December 31st, obviously, which is on a Wednesday. You know, if you feel like going through the trouble, we can host the next one here. That's too much to take us apart and build it again. All right, and I'm going to take another quick commercial break, and I'll be right back.
It's Monchi-Chi, girl doll, boy doll. School time and football fan outfits are each sold separately.
Monchi-Chi, Monchi-Chi, oh so soft and cuddly. With the thumb in her mouth, she's really neat. Fun to wiggle his little feet. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Happy, happy Monchi-Chi. I love you, Monchi-Chi.
Monchi-Chi girl doll and boy doll are each sold separately from Mattel.
If you want excitement, games, and of course the best prices in town, come to the Swap Shop.
Where's the bargains? At the Swap Shop!
Florida's second largest tourist attraction with more than 2,000 vendors. Open 7 days a week. so you can buy everything you ever wanted. Name brands, all guaranteed. Where are the bargains?
At the swap shop!
Come and visit our exotic car museum.
This is a Ferrari FXX, the fastest car in the world.
Kicks your nerves and it rattles your brain. That's so much fun, it'll drive you insane. You'll take a spill, what a thrill. Goodness gracious, Six Flags Atlantis.
This summer, splash into Six Flags Atlantis with the new Raging Rampage and the Daffy Duck Romp Around. There's water rides, super slides, and oceans of fun for everyone.
So clean and blue, so really cool. Goodness gracious, Six Flags Atlantis.
No little cinnamon gum freshens breath longer than Big Red.
So kiss a little longer, laugh a little longer, stay close a little longer, longer with Big Red. That Big Red freshness lasts right through it. Your fresh breath goes on and on. While you chew it, say goodbye a little longer, make it last a little longer. Give your breath long-lasting freshness with Big Red.
And I'm back. All right, let's see what we got. Ina's got 4. Flip has 4. I don't know if Kat's still here or not. She just was happy that Nixon was mentioned. That's about it. And then they're having a whole conversation about whether who got what right and which one. All right, let's go on to round 2. It's time again. Put your phones in the buckets, teléfonos en la cubeta. Round 2. Question 1. What came out first, Pirate Radio or Valkyrie? Both with Kenneth Branagh. What came out first? She got the Nixon question right. But what did you get wrong? What did you get? That's not the question. I know you know Nixon stuff. Sabrina, hi, I'm sick as fuck taking an Epsom bath and watching this. There's a lot better things you could be watching than watching this. Who knows? Maybe next week, Mr. Hanky will be the host of trivia. That might happen. All right, question 2. What musician initially started his career using the stage name Romeo Blue before reverting to his real name? What musician initially started his career using the stage name Romeo Blue before reverting to his real name? Yes, I'm constipated. I have not been able to poop on stage. Somebody knocked my door open. Did a cat come in? I don't know. Something moved there. I couldn't hear it. All right, question 3. It's time now for the anal bum cover. Sorry, an album cover. Whose 2015 album is this the cover for? Just the name of the artist, not the name of the album. Whose 2015 album is that the cover for? Sorry, my typing is bad in the bath, laughing out loud. The only thing that sucks, Sabrina, is that was not able to leave a big poop on the stage at Bar Nancy before calling it quits there. Whatever, we did it last year. We've done it another time, so. All right, question 4. What is the largest inland lake in South America? What is the largest inland lake in South America? It is the cats. I keep hearing the door slamming in and out. It's the cats coming through the cat door. Or dog door, whatever that is. It's not even the big fat white one. It's the other one. Dora. Dora. What'd you do? I think she did something. She's looking at me funny. All right, and finally, question 5, last question in this round. Who was the first African-American cast member on Saturday Night Live? Who was the first African-American cast member on Saturday Night Live? Oh, she wandered off that way. I feel like the lake has a funny name. I don't know what song we're listening to here. Let's see if I can skip the song. Auto mix. Set the blaze. Back to sampler. Back to higher. There we go. It's Bernie. It's a Bernie kind of name. Yeah, no more Bar Nancy. I canceled it. All right, that is the end of round 2. Let's go over the questions one more time in case you missed any. Question 1 is what came out first, Pirate Radio or Valkyrie, both with Kenneth Branagh. Question 2, what musician initially started his career using the stage name Romeo Blue before reverting to his real name? Ain't No Bum cover, whose 2015 album? Is this the cover for, just the name of the artist, not the name of the album? Question 4, what is the largest inland lake in South America? And question 5, who was the first African-American cast member on Saturday Night Live? All right, please check your own answer sheets. See if these are the answers you want to stick with. And if you want to send money to Kathy, please do so. She can use all the help she can get. I'm going to take another... where did that go? I hate when it disappears. All right, I'm going to take another quick commercial break, and I'll be right back.
If you're hungry and in the mood for something extraordinary, look for this symbol. And this telephone is the fastest way to Franco's original Italian pizza, day or night. If you live anywhere from Pompano to Hialeah, you can treat yourself to the best in authentic Italian dishes. Franco's specializes in dishes from antipasto to veal francese, all at reasonable prices. This symbol of excellence is in Pompano, Fort Lauderdale, North Miami Beach, North Miami, and Hialeah. Franco's, the king of pizza with home delivery day or night.
97 GTR, continuous rock and roll with Herman and McBean mornings.
No more pop scratches and ugly black buildup for these rock and roll animals.
97 GTR, all compact disc rock and roll.
Like ZZ Top, Bruce Springsteen, the Rolling Stones. Herman and McBean, mornings on 97 GTR, continuous rock and roll.
Ay, bendito, se le paró el carro. ¿Y eso cómo fue?
No sé. Yo le había echado coolant, pero se calentó.
Mire, lo voy a ayudar, porque yo tengo un tremendo coolant. La próxima vez échele Amali. Este sí es un coolant de calidad superior. Porque todos los coolant no son iguales, ¿sabes? Amali es mejor de lo que tiene que ser.
Ah, pero oiga, ¿usted no es irichacón?
Sí, y de coolant, yo sí sé. Exija Amali. Tremendo coolant.
Why settle for some of it when you can get all of it?
Get it all, get to Zare and get it all.
It's gotta be a knockout, so I got to Zare.
It's gotta last.
It's gotta have a name I know.
So we got to Zare.
Get it all,
It's gotta be a real value.
get to Zare and get it all.
Exciting fashions, famous brands, honest quality, genuine value.
Get to Zare and get it all.
In Miami, se llama Zaire. And we're back. And it's time for the raffle. All right, it's time to spin that wheel. I'm going to spin this wheel, and whatever name it lands on, I'm taking a shot. And if you're home watching, you can take a shot with me. So I'm going to spin the wheel right now. And whatever name it lands on, that person wins. And either way, we are all taking shots or I'm taking a shot, whatever the case may be. Look, Ina, you won. So let's take that shot now.
Lucia. Oh, yeah. Lucia. Qué rica sos. Lucia. Oh, yeah. Lucia. Qué rica sos. Así me gusta. Peligrosa.
All right, I won. You didn't. Stay with me. You lucky sons of bitches.
Lucia. Oh, yeah. Lucia. Qué rica sos.
All right, let's go over the answers. A shot of NyQuil. That counts. A shot of NyQuil. Shot of cafecito. Whatever. All right, let's go over the answers from round 2. Question was, what came out first, Pirate Radio or Valkyrie, both with Kenneth Branagh? It was Valkyrie. And to what musician initially started his career using the stage name Romeo Blue before reverting to his real name? Lenny Kravitz. That was the time he put on the big scarf and then they photoshopped it with the bigger scarves. All right, Ain't No Bum cover. Whose 2015 album is this the cover for? That is Muse. And for what is the largest inland lake in South America? Lake Titicaca. Titicaca. Wait, where is it? Ah. Titty con caca. 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 All right. And come on. Question 5. Who was the first African American cast member on Saturday Night Live? It was Garrett Morris. So these questions are worth 2 points each. So whatever you got right, multiply that times 2. Add that to your previous score. That'll give you your running total at this point. Post your score in the comments. Remember, we'll be here next Monday one more time before we wrap it up for the year, and then we'll start again in January. We do have an in-person game. Where did the clicker go? We do have an in-person game on the 23rd for Festivus. Festivus for the rest of us, Trivioki, Seinfeld trivia, and then karaoke afterwards. I'm pretty much going to be there all night. Because that's another one of those situations where, no, I don't work the next day. So I should take my stuff apart. And this will be the schedule of all the Christmas karaoke nights coming up. And then after that, we have the New Year's Eve party as well. And then our regularly scheduled nights as well. I'm not saying we're not doing those. Just saying the special events. I'm bringing up New Year's Eve because it's on a Wednesday and it's New Year's Eve. We'll be doing that at 7 Seas Bar as well. I'm going to take another quick commercial break. And I'll be right back.
Red Stripe, the beer in the short, stubby, ugly bottle. If ugly people stand next to a Red Stripe, they look beautiful. You, sir.
Yeah?
Would you say that you're ugly?
Well, I wouldn't say.
You are very ugly. Here, hold this Red Stripe.
Okay.
Look, you are beautiful. Red Stripe, it's beer. Hooray, beer.
Hooray, beer,
says the beautiful man.
Ya llega el sábado.
Fíjense, va con $2,400. Se ganaron $4,000.
Para toda la familia.
Y va por el automóvil.
Con lo que todos quieren ver.
¡Y se lo llevó! ¡Se lo llevó!
No dejes que te lo cuenten. Sábado gigante. Desde las 7:06 Centro y solo por Univisión.
Clap on, clap off, clap on, clap off, the clapper.
Let you turn things on or off from anywhere in the room. Just plug in the clapper and a television, lamp, stereo, almost anything you want to clap on and off.
Clap on, clap off, clap on, clap off, the clapper.
The clapper is now available at Thrifty Drug. Get yours today. Makes a great gift.
Waterbed City presents the medical benefits of waterbeds. Many hospitals, nursing homes, and chiropractors are using waterbeds to aid in the treatment of a variety of health problems. Here's why. A waterbed contours every natural curve of your body. It gives your body total support and proper posture. People with backaches, arthritis, and insomnia all benefit from sleeping on waterbeds. And if a Waterbed City waterbed can help all these conditions, just imagine what it can do for you.
And we're back. All right, let's see. Ina has 6 for that round, 8 total for Flip. I'm not sure where Kat's at. Sabrina's not playing. She's just here for the vibes. And I'm here for the...
bunch of hookers and cocaine.
Which neither of which I got here. All right. Either way, let's move on to round 3. Question 1. More of musicians' names. What is the stage name of the English rock musician born William Michael Albert Broad? What is the stage name of the English rock musician born William Michael Albert Broad? I'm at 10 total, not too bad. Okay. So 10 for Ina, 8 for Jason. Okay, I get it now. Now I'm at 7 total for Kat. Did you say fart bombs?
¡Ay, Miguel! ¡Miguel!
So because Miguel didn't come, so we didn't play Miguel's new intro. But when you do show up at the bar, we'll play it there. All right, let's see. Question. Question 2. What is the name of the lunar module which was the first manned spacecraft to land on the moon? What is the name of the lunar module which was the first manned spacecraft to land on the moon? If you know, you know. You're competing with Geoff for hookers and cocaine. Geoff is not looking for hookers and cocaine. He's there with Sally. We don't talk about that when Sally's here. Geoff, they're saying that you're looking for hookers and cocaine. Is that true?
I love those redheads, man.
See, he's there with Sally. This is like a COVID song somebody made. For the quarantine, it's already locked in. All right, question 3 as always is our... Jumbo. I think it's 5 on the top, 5 on the bottom. There's our Loucoycake. It's an actor, female actress. Loucoycake. Figure it out. According to the song Santa Claus is Satan, crack and cocaine makes the reindeer fly. I did not pay attention to the lyrics, but okay. I'm going to see if I make a karaoke version of that Family Guy song of I cannot poop in strange places. I can only poop in my home bowl. Hey.
I'm dying over here.
I guess there will be no Chug Off today because you need at least 2 other people here to have a Chug Off to make them compete against each other. All right. Hopefully you've either figured this out or wrote this down on the back of your answer sheet or a separate piece of paper so you can keep moving on. You can keep working on it while I do the last 2 questions. All right. Question 4. Which film did Duran Duran take their name from? Which film did Duran Duran take their name from? preparing my shot. If you know who it is, it doesn't matter how if you spell it. I don't like technically look at as long as I can read that you got it right. I don't like look and make sure every letter was used and there was no correct spot or nothing. I never did. That goes for a lot of the answers and the questions. I also never copy and pasted my questions and answers off of like a service or use ChatGPT or anything like that. I would come up with I would either come up with or write the or find questions and then double check the answers myself. Like as if I didn't have the answer already. I would make sure that was the answer will come up if I looked up anywhere. But that's how I did things. All right, finally, question 5. Last question of tonight's game, something of local history, news or facts. What is the name of the former city in Miami-Dade County that included Elliott Key and other nearby keys? What is the name of the former city in Miami-Dade County that included Elliott Key and other nearby keys? No longer exists, but it was a city at one point. My middle school Durante phase coming out. Stop this. These songs are so stupid. One day I should actually go and get new ones. Or they should just let me play real songs. But see, if I didn't have music and I'm here by myself, it's kind of hard to just sit here and say nothing and talk to nobody. At least I can stay quiet for a little bit. All right, that is the end of round 3. Let's go over the questions one more time in case you missed any. Question 1 was, what is the stage name of the English rock musician born William Michael Albert Broad? Question 2, what is the name of the lunar module which was the first manned spacecraft to land on the moon? Question 3, word jumbo, 5 on the top, 5 on the bottom. Those are the letters. Hence an actor, female or actress. Question 4, which film did Duran Duran take their name from? And question 5, what is the name of the former city in Miami-Dade County that included Elliott Key and other nearby keys? All right, so please check your own answer sheets. See if these are the answers you want to stick with. Remember, if you can help out Kathy, she could use all the help she can get. She's been posting and posting and posting like crazy. So that means she must be getting really desperate. So just help her out. It's Christmas. It's the holidays. Don't get me anything. Get her something. Don't get yourselves anything. Give it all to her. She needs all the help she can get. All right, I'm going to take another quick commercial break, and I'll be right back with the answers, and then we'll announce tonight's wieners. Okay, hang back.
The largest Toyota sale.
He's never going to be done.
Up here. Focus, we only have a couple of seconds.
Would you get it ready, please?
Come on, man, go. Oh, I'm Paul Castronovo. This is Young Ron Brewer from 94.9 Zeta. Catch our morning show weekdays starting at 6. Remember, the only way to hear our very local, informative, and entertaining program is to listen to 94.9 Zeta.
Don't forget about the animal display.
Oh, yeah, we promise no more live animal displays because last Thanksgiving we messed up a turkey really bad.
Good, yeah.
Esa gente, caballero, den la tarjeta en Westland, que a los de Hialeah les gusta comprar en Hialeah. Y me hicieron caso. Ya los de Hialeah no tienen que dispararse hasta Dayland, Cotler Rich, el International Mall, o hasta Lomni, que también la tiene. Porque ya Dimolca llegó aquí a Westland. Ya a Westland también se le puede caer a tarjetazo.
¿Para qué? ¿De la tarjeta mía sirve aquí también?
Chico, tú eres bobo.
Come enjoy the rates and the wonderful
Christmas spirit you find it here. Palmetto, Bird Road at Tropical Park. One price, RH3.
And we're back. Before I do the raffle, I want to acknowledge Gigi, who is the girl in that commercial for Santa's Enchanted Forest when she was 17. She's not 17 anymore. I want to congratulate her. I just recently figured out that she's like 28 weeks pregnant. I didn't figure out when she was posting babies. I thought she was just remembering when she was pregnant the first time because she has a toddler. But I figured out recently just from her things like yesterday. No, actually not even yesterday. This morning, she is pregnant again. So congratulations to Gigi on your second child. If I see you in person, hopefully I'll see you soon somewhere in town. Or I run into her somewhere here and there every now and then. But I just wanted to say congratulations and good luck with everything. Now it's time to spin that wheel. Hold on, let's get to the thing. All right, it's time to spin that wheel. I'm going to spin the wheel, and whatever name it lands on, we're taking shots. We win, you don't. If you're home, you can take a shot too. But the winner, regardless, will be the person whose name comes out on the wheel. Let's spin that wheel now. It is Jason. Jason, who's too tired to come over here. And he still won. So let's take a shot. Because you won.
Opalaka Hialeah is the place to go. It's more than just a market, it's a great big show. Opalaka.
All right. We won. You didn't. Say it with me. You lucky sons of bitches.
Opalaka Hialeah is the place to go.
Opalaka Hialeah is the thing to do. Every time you go and find something new.
Opalaka
Hialeah. Opalaka Hialeah is for you and me. All right, let's go over the answers. The answers from It Took a Shot of Mucinex. Cheers. Who's died? That's not Sabrina anymore. Oh, it's Jordan. Oh, Jordan's here. Hey, Jordan. Fuck you, Jordan. I'll get to you at the end. So Jordan's taking Mucinex. Sabrina's taking NyQuil. I'm taking Jameson. And Ina's taking Coquito. Hey. Yay, Jordan and I are both sick. Taking shots of medicine. All right, let's go over the answers either way. Jordan, when you come back, there's no more Bar Nancy on Sunday, so don't go there anymore. I mean, go there if you want for whenever they actually do open, but I won't be there. All right, what is the stage name? What is the stage name of English rock musician born William Michael Albert Broad? It's Billy Idol. All right, question 2. What is the name of the lunar module which was the first manned spacecraft to land on the moon? It is Eagle. It is not Apollo 11. Apollo 11 is the mission. The crafts, it's the Saturn, and then the Saturn rocket, which took the command module, which was Columbia, the lunar module, which was the Eagle, and then there's the other piece, which I don't know what that one was called. Either way, the answer is Eagle. That is the spacecraft that landed on the moon. You don't know how much research I've had to do in the last week, and I don't remember all the details, but I did get at least this. That is why they say, Houston, the Eagle has landed. Yay, we talked about that. All right, word jumble. 5 on the top, 5 on the bottom. Those are the letters. It is Kaylee Cuoco from The Big Bang Theory. Kaylee and her Cuocos. She had them enhanced. Speaking of enhancements, I just saw Crystal's story, and even I'm starting to notice. Which film did Duran Duran take their name from? Barbarella. Soon to be remade, supposedly, with Sydney Sweeney in the part. But the original Barbarella. And local history, news or facts. What is the name of the former city in Miami-Dade County that included Elliott Key and other nearby keys? It was Islandia. Doesn't exist anymore. But at one point, it was considered a separate city. All right, these questions are 5 points each. 5 points each. So whatever you got right, multiply times 5. Add that to your previous running total. That'll give you your final score. Post that score in the comments. Remember, we'll be here one more time next Monday. Maybe we can get the 6 people in here. Get Jordan. And that'll be next week. Then the week after that, we're doing Trivioki over at Seven Seas Bar, which is on a Tuesday. And the 23rd, the Christmas Eve, we're doing trivia and karaoke. Seinfeld trivia. It is Festivus for the rest of us. And this is our full holiday schedule. All these are our Christmas parties that I'm doing in between Seven Seas and Garrison. Well, pretty much a bunch of Seven Seas and one Garrison. And then New Year's Eve will be at Seven Seas Bar, which is on a Wednesday. Wednesday night, join me at Seven Seas Bar. We'll be start early, end late, because either way, I'll be there the day before and the night after. So I'll be there Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and Saturday that week. And start getting used to the 4-day work week for me at Seven Seas, because something is coming, and I can't say what yet. All right, let's take one last commercial break, and then we'll see who has the winning score.
You know why I come to Lum's, good buddy? They grill the steaks just perfect. And the fish fried dinner is so tender and delicious. I love the juicy roast beef sandwich piled high with that thinly sliced roast beef. I like it when Mommy and Daddy take me to Lum's. The burgers are great. You and your kids get a better choice when you choose Lum's.
You get a choice. You get a better choice when you choose Lum's.
Sometimes you feel like a nut, sometimes you don't. Almond Joy's got nuts, Mounds don't. Almond Joy's got real milk chocolate, coconut and munchy nuts too. Mounds got deep dark chocolate and chewy coconut. Ooh. Sometimes you feel like a nut, sometimes you don't. Peter Paul, Almond Joy's got nuts, Peter Paul, Mounds don't. Because sometimes you feel like a nut, sometimes you don't.
Compact disc sale of the year. Thousands of titles for only $8.99. All types of music. Rock, country, soul, jazz, classical, vocal, big band, pop. Hundreds of artists. Something for everyone. CDs for only $8.99. Come into Peaches now while the best selection's available.
Única que quiero. Única. Junto a mis amigos. Cuando tengo sed. Refresca mi calor. Cristales para todos. Comparte la alegría. Es única, grande y nuestra. Cerveza Cristal. Única, grande y nuestra. Cerveza Cristal.
And we're back. All right, let's see what we got here. Ina has 25 in total. Flip has 18 in total. I don't know what Kat has. She didn't put anything else. Notice what? Oh. Go on Instagram. All right, either way, as far as I'm concerned, you're all winners for joining me on this game here online. And these guys here behind me, let me put them on screen. Where's my thing? It's not fair that I've left Geoff over there alone. But look at it this way. They're holding hands. They're having a nice time over there. Right, Geoff? See what I mean? Jordan had 3 out of 5 that time. So you got 15? 15 points. You joined in the third round? That's not bad. All right, again, follow us at Trivia Miami on Facebook and Instagram. Or at Home Trivia Bernie. Either one of those work. YouTube is at youtube.com, whatever. It's up on the screen. I got lucky. Was paying attention to conversations. Twitch.tv at Trivia Miami /Trivia Miami and the website TriviaMiami.com for all information regarding anything trivia related here. Also, these are my karaoke accounts. Stay tuned for some information coming soon. We might be expanding things. Right now, I'm only going to be working 4 days a week, which is the 3 at Seven Seas and the 1 at the Garrison. But there might be something coming in 2026, which we may or may not announce next week, regardless of where we do the game, whether it's here, the bar, Ina's house, whatever. I got time to figure that out. Maybe we should do it at the bar. We'll do it outside the bar if it's not raining. I don't know. We'll figure that out. Ina said she got lucky. She was playing while paying attention to conversations. Again, if you want to help out Kathy, that'll be great. That she can use all the help she can get. She's still struggling. She asking for any little bit to help her out. Scan the QR code on the screen. Send her some money on GoFundMe, and that'll help her out immensely. Now, as always, we don't like to leave here without saying one thing.
Fuck Hector! Fuck Hector! Fuck Hector! Fuck Hector! Fuck Hector!
And as always, because he's here and everything.
Fuck you, Jordan. Fuck you, Jordan. You make me sick. You make me sick.
All right, that's it for tonight. I'm going to let, thanks to everybody who joined us. Thanks to Geoff and Sally for being here. Be back here next week. Join me at 7 Seas tomorrow night, Thursday night, Saturday night, and the Garrison on Friday. And otherwise, you might find me around town riding bike or doing whatever. And don't forget, Wednesday, some of us will be going to see Kill Bill. I'm going to let Cox on the Radio sign us up. I'm going to let Cox on the Radio sign us out. Good night, and thank you.
Have yourself a real nice day. And if you want to smile some, listen to Power 96.